Guys, today is a day for celebration, and here is why. See, as of my last video, why Bakugo is useless, which if you haven't checked out already, it should be right up here. And the reason this is particularly significant is because that is the third My Hero Academia video I have made on this channel. On this channel, we have a tradition where after every 3 or 4 videos of an anime that I make a tier list video about that anime. It could be one of many things, arcs, characters, what have you. My most famous tier list series is obviously the Hunter x Hunter one, but I've made tier lists on every video. Kanye West, Hunter x Hunter, Fairy Tail, and as of right now, My Hero Academia. So without further ado, let's get this started. Okay guys, so here is the tier list. So if you aren't already familiar with this format, the way it's gonna go is first I'm gonna break down what each category means, and then we'll get started with the official placements. So we're gonna go top to bottom on this one. So at the very top, absolutely goated. Now, what this means is that this is either my favorite character, an objectively phenomenal character who happens to be my favorite, or is just an amazing character and you're wrong if you don't like them. All right, cool. So then we have great characters, which might not have hit with me or resonated with me as much as the absolutely goated tier, but I still find to be outstanding. Now, good is just characters that I think are just pretty good, and I could see them being other people's favorite characters, but they don't necessarily strike that chord for me. But by all metrics, they're objectively good. Now, okay is just that. They don't have anything that's particularly outstanding. They don't shine, or what's the opposite of shine? Darken? That's weird. But either way, they don't make a statement in any particular field. They might be somebody's niche favorite character if you're really trying to be subversive with it, but whatever. Now, is basically unimpressive. Like, the characters are just, they're alright. Like, they're barely even alright, if that. They just leave zero lasting impression, and any impression that they do leave is just so unimportant or borderline pathetic that it's barely worth any positivity, let alone placing them in okay. Now, awful is just that. Awful characters. I have no regard or appreciation for them. I don't like when they're on page or on screen. I could honestly take them or leave them. I would honestly prefer if the story just didn't have them, period. And who is just for anybody that I don't recognize, even after, going full Jimmy Neutron brain blast. All right, now that we've got all the tiers explained, let's get started. Now, the very first person that's on this list is 13. Now, I actually really like 13's power. I do think it was way weaker than it should be. If it's like a black hole power, then the suction should be way more hardcore. Pause. Anyway, problem with 13 is that she is too weak, and for some reason, despite her power being useful, I guess, she doesn't have anything to do in the story after that first arc. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her in okay. I'd like to see more of her, and I'd like to see her at her maximum potential. She did get a slight moment to shine in the manga, but otherwise, no. So the T-Genius girl, what a useless power in retrospect, right? She had this very foolproof plan, but all it took was somebody who was also smart in Yaoyorozu who just decided to outthink her, and that's her whole power. Imagine if your power was super speed and some guy whose power wasn't super speed, but he just happened to be fast, beat you in a foot race. Wouldn't that make you kind of pathetic? So yeah, I'm gonna go with All For One, I'm gonna put him in great, because he really does have this pettiness about him that I think is actually his most admirable trait, and here is what I mean by that. Whenever All Might says a thing to Deku or to the world, All For One says the exact same thing, but in the opposite direction. The two examples are when he's preventing All Might from saving everybody at the end of season 3. The second one is actually in the manga where he says to Izuku, "Now it's your turn," which, mirrors what All Might said to him at the end of the Kamino thing. So yeah, I appreciate All For One's pettiness. The one thing I don't like about him, I can't figure out what his shtick is, you know what I mean? Does he even want Shigaraki to be his successor, or is he just looking for a body to take over? Either way, right? He should be enough evil enough to just take over the body and move on with it, but for some reason he doesn't even commit to that all the way. I don't know, I find that weird. Maybe I'm interpreting the story wrong. Anyway, next we have All Might. Man, they're really starting off this list pretty strong. So All Might's obviously goated. He's great. I don't think there's much more I need to say. Absolutely phenomenal character. Super powerful, super nice. Yeah, stellar character, 10 out of 10. No idea who this is. Coda. I think that's his name. I don't even remember. Is that his name? Sure, let's call him that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I put him in awful, because I just can't stand him. I don't understand how he got into UA. His power somehow is both overpowered and super weak at the same time, because sure, he can swarm you with like this army of birds, but if you really stop and think about it, all he does is swarm you with like an army of birds. And that one time he did it with bugs, like, why isn't this dude ever around like a tiger or something, you know? Like, how did he, like, what is this guy's deal? I don't know, just, I don't like him. Maybe I'll be impressed if I see some better feat of his power, but so far I'm not impressed. Aoyama, I'm gonna put him in because similar to Koda, but in a different direction, he just hasn't had a lot to make him shine, ironic, and I really am disappointed with how slow his progress has been, considering how much progress the other characters, even like C-class characters, even in Class 1A, have made. Like, Aoyama should not, like, he's barely progressed. Like, I hesitate to even call it progression. Like, why is he still so unremarkable? Oh, this girl. Weird power. She can, like, make her body, like, work like a turtle's neck and just put... What is that? No, it's, like, lame. Just lame. Actually, you know what? Instead of awful, I'm just gonna write lame. There we go. Just complete disappointments. So this is the girl that signed Nejire Hado up for the beauty pageant. I know who she is, but I don't... She's literally... She was in one scene in one episode and, like, never seen again. I have no idea what to... Like, I know who she is, but I'm just gonna put her in who, lol. Bakugo. Man, they really, like, front-loaded this list. Oh, no, wait. We got some bangers at the end. Okay, cool. So, Bakugo. Bakugo is obviously goated. I know a lot of people are gonna be surprised by that because of my last video where I said he was useless, but guys, that's coming from like a I don't want him to be useless perspective, you know what I mean? Like, I obviously want him to be the deuter agonist of the series, which I just recently found out is how you say that word. I mispronounced it like twice in that video and it's been just bugging me. Next is Best Genist. I actually really like him. I'm gonna put him in good. He's all the good character traits of like a really strong guy or like a really cool guy, and he's really cool as a hero, but my problem with this guy is that he's just so, like, he keeps getting folded, you know what I mean? Like, every single fight he's been in, like, aside from, you know, the average goon or, you know, street villain, has really just been a struggle for this guy. How he's able to survive, and now, especially because he has, what, one lung left, is nothing short of a medical miracle. This guy should retire and, like, chill. He's a good guy. Bubble Girl. She's okay. Her investigative skills are on point. She's a good sidekick for Night Eye. Forgot her name. Kami? Something like that? Her hallucination quirk is pretty cool. Personality's alright. I'm gonna put her in I'd like to see more from her, especially because she does have a particularly useful quirk, especially when combined with a wind quirk. Cementos. Yeah, I like this guy. He's good. I like him. He's got a very, very niche power, but it's really powerful when it's like in his environment. So if he's like in the forest, this guy's just dead weight. But like in the city, oh boy, this guy. This guy, what's his name? Cockroach or something? Centipeter? I don't like the way he looks, so I'm gonna put him in lame. Okay, so Sero, I'm gonna put in good. And I actually really like Sero, and his power to me is actually particularly versatile. The problem I have with it, which I know I say that a lot with a lot of these characters, but I have to explain why they're, you know, not in certain tiers, but I don't get his power. Like, yes, it's tape, obviously, and he's supposed to be like a parallel to Spider-Man with his webs, but when I say I don't get it, I mean, how strong is his tape, you know? Because it's obviously thick enough and strong enough to, like, at least hold people down that are other, you know, heroes in training, like in the exam, and it's obviously strong enough to carry him and fling him across, like, the air, like Spider-Man's web shooters, but at the same time, it's still treated like tape. So I wonder just how strong it is, you know what I mean? Oji. He's okay. For some reason, I get the sense with OG that Horikoshi really wants this guy to like do something, but he's accidentally created a world where this guy is basically just like a guy with a tail. You know what I mean? Like, he is the definition of like a quirk to me. Like, he has just an extension of his actual body as like something extra, and that's really it. Like I think like My Hero Academia, especially lately, has gotten pretty fast and loose with the word quirk, and now it's like just evolved into these weird god tier superpowers. Like dude, like I feel so bad for this guy. Like, everybody else gets like fire and ice or like explosion or hell, even Aizawa can erase quirks, but this guy, ooh, he gets tail. Congrats, bro. This guy is Crust. His name's Crust, and he has like shield powers. By the way, I did read the manga, so that will be influencing my decisions going forward with these characters. I mean, they have been already. I'm just pointing it out. So shield is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna go with okay. This guy, lame actually. This guy just makes glue that shoots out of his thing, and he runs. So like, he's so goofy. Like, what is his he should be more cool than he is, but all he does is just shoot glue and run away. Dobby, I'm put him in good. I know a lot of people really like Dobby. I don't personally like him that much. I think his weakness makes no sense. But when I say his weakness makes no sense, I don't mean it like I don't like understand how the whole like ice constitution, like overheated firepower like affects his body. No, I get that. I'm just saying it's not honored. So you'll regularly see this guy blast off a lot of like really intense blue flames, and it'll be like brutal and really hot. And the whole point is that he can't just like use his quirk to the fullest, and he does. Like, what is that? Like, he keeps using it and overusing it, and like what? No new scars. He's perfectly fine. He can keep going. Like, what's the point of giving him this weakness aside from giving him this look and just having it be a thing said in passing? I don't know. It bugs me. This guy, total Chad turned loser, bro. He just quit on Hero. Like, he really just turned in. Like, the whole world was burning, and this guy really said, I'm handing in my resignation letter. No thanks. Oh, here we go, our main character, folks. I'm gonna put him in absolutely goated. If I was making this tier list maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, I actually would have put him down in great. But I'm really liking New Deku. I'm really liking the step of his strut, or however it's said. So yeah, he's officially goated. The principal, I actually really like the principal. I wish they'd use him more. He's got a pretty interesting power, and I'm surprised that they don't use him for like strategy more often, considering that's literally his power. But unlike T-Girl over here, it's actually useful. Oh, Dragon Lady, she's good too. She really like. This is gonna sound like the dumbest thing, but in retrospect to My Hero Academia as a story, she does her job. What a weird thing for me to have to like compliment to somebody, considering hero is a profession. But yeah, she does her job. So yeah, she's good. This guy, I actually like him. Like I said, I like his vibe. His power is not totally useless. He seems to, be good at it. So there we go. Now, Edge Shot, I actually really like Edge Shot. I think this like with her, he does his job and he does it well. Like, he's so effective, dude. He's really like an asset to Hero Society. This guy's great. This guy's lame. Like, dude, some of these characters I know, but they're just so lame and so insignificant that I don't feel right. No, I'm gonna put them in who? Yeah, this is the guy that like was moaning about Class 1A's concert not being good. He's a crybaby. Endeavor, absolutely goated. Like, stellar character, probably like my second or third favorite overall. Endeavor's great, love him. Eri, she's great because she's adorable, and I will not have any Eri slander in my chat, thank you. Aizawa, absolutely goated, another stellar character. Look at this guy. This guy is so hardcore. In the words of Shigaraki, he really is so cool. This guy is great. He's so fucking funny. Like, whenever he's like on screen, it genuinely makes me laugh. And look at this guy. Fourth kind, he has 4 arms. Fumi, I like her. It said that she has an ice quirk, but neither she or Natsu have used their quirks yet. So I'm going purely based off personality, and she's solid. I like Gentle. I think Gentle's a great character. He's cool. Gentle's a good little guy. Gigantomachia. Yes, that's how I say it. Gigantomachia. I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put in good. He's alright. He's more like a force of nature than he is an actual character, and how this guy isn't like the strongest being is absolutely ridiculous. I wonder if even All Might could even stop this guy. I don't know why he's like a goon or whatever. Like, I don't get, like, he's like a Nomu before Nomu. Like, he should be more, like, people should target him more, you know? Like, heroes should mount an attack just specifically to get rid of this guy, because I guarantee you, if the heroes focused on getting rid of Gigantomachia, their jobs would be maybe 50% easier. I'm just saying. The dealer guy, Fat Gum, I don't know where to put him. You know what? I'm gonna put him in absolutely goated. I ended up really liking him. Fat Gum's great. He's actually, first of all, he's adorable. He's adorable as hell. Second off, he's like, his power is actually pretty cool. And third off, he's so nice, dude. Look at this. Look at this cute little guy. Gran Torino, I'm gonna put him in great. I really like his grumpy old man aesthetic. I understand it completely, especially when it comes to Midoriya. I would be too. The one reason he's not my favorite, and this is gonna sound so dumb, is because of the whole sworn friend thing. Can anybody please tell me, please, in the comments, literally tell me what the hell a sworn friend is? That's even in the English dub. Like, they kept that in. So is that a thing? Like, are people sworn friends? Like, do they say, I swear we'll be friends forever? Like, what is that? Like, that's so corny to me, and I can't take him seriously because that's literally like the motivation for him even participating in the story was because Shimura Nana was his sworn friend. What is that? If you're Japanese or if you're familiar with Japanese culture, please tell me if I'm like crazy or if I'm out of line here. Like, do you guys go around saying like to your friends, man, I can't believe it, I swear I'm gonna be your friend forever? That's so weird. Gunhead, I actually like his vibe. I'm gonna put him in okay, and he also taught Uraraka martial arts, so he's cool. Nejire is actually really, she's great because she's effective at doing her job, dude. Wow, I cannot believe that these characters are ranking so high just for doing their jobs. But yeah, apparently that's like a big requirement for me. I didn't even realize that before making this list. This guy, yeah, he does his job. I'm gonna put him in okay. He was pretty cool, but he was just really annoying. Like, his personality was just grating. Hawks, definitely goated. Awesome character. Definitely one of the best. Just stellar guy. Like, his powers are cool, and I love the interpretation of the whole winged angel trope with him. Absolutely great. This guy, I'm gonna put him in just because his shields are like very powerful. So I'm gonna put him right there. Toga, I'm gonna put in good. I think she's a good character. I just don't understand her anymore. Okay, so I have this theory that with Togata, if you were to just remove her quirk, it would get rid of like all the weird blood fetish thing that she's all about. And if that's the case, then wouldn't that technically be curing her or like rehabilitating her? Because that's the whole reason she's even so villainous, is because she's basically a vampire, and like that's just how her quirk manifests itself in her personality. So I don't even know, dude. She seems alright. Shinso, goated. I think Shinso might be my second favorite character. I love this guy. Great power, great guy, great motivation, great voice actor in the English dub. Just all around, love this guy. I wish he was used way more in the story. Fingers crossed that he is. Anyway, the high-end Nomu that fought Endeavor, that was okay. Like, it scarred, it basically took half of Endeavor's face with him, so good Nomu, very effective. Ida, great character, really like him. His power makes absolutely no sense. It's not a quirk. This guy's a cyborg. Nobody can tell me otherwise. There's no way the metal coming out of his legs is organic. What even is that, dude? It's so weird when I think about his quirk in particular. It's the most, you have to suspend your disbelief in fiction, but this guy, he challenges it so hard. And every time he makes an upgrade, it actually confirms this, because it means that like it's either a support item or they're like cutting open his legs to install better engines or whatever. Like, what is his anatomy? Like, I would love to see somebody like make an x-ray of Ida's anatomy, like especially in his legs, and show it to me. But otherwise, you know, he's got the second weirdest version of super speed I've ever seen. But otherwise, I really like Ida. Hatsumi, yeah, she's great. She's super passionate about what she does. She's like helped out like everybody, especially Deku. Like this, like honestly, no joke, I think Deku would have died if not for the support items Hatsumi made him. So she's great. Forgot her name, Invisible Girl. I think that's actually her hero name. She's okay. She's good at being invisible. Beast Guy, I liked him in the Class 1A versus Class 1B thing. He has a strong quirk. I don't know how the hell he survived Kaminari's, who's next up, funny enough. Kaminari's electrical attack, considering this guy's main power is his beast mode, and like all he does is really just get like a second coat of fur when he activates it. So he should have been knocked out, but I liked him. He also gives Shinso really good advice mid-battle. Kaminari is also good. I have the same problem with him that I have with Aoyama, where I want him to have made more progress, because it makes no sense for him not to, dude. Literally, his power would be so OP if he had any finer control. Also, I don't know if anybody here watched Static Shock, but he would get around by using the electrostatic force on like a metal and like use it to fly, and he could also get on electric power lines, which Kaminari should be able to do. Like, I don't understand why he's so limited. I once heard somebody describe him as the Todoroki, but for electricity, and it is in no way close. I wish he had half of Todoroki's control, dude. Kaminari has so much potential. I forgot her name. Oh, Kendo. So Kendo, I'm gonna put in good. I like when she puts Monoma in his place. She's funny. Her hands are pretty strong, and she's really smart. Rappa, I think is his name. You know what? He was funny. I'm gonna put him in good. He just had a way about him, dude. I like the strut of his street. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Big Sis Magna, I'm gonna put her in okay. Weirdly powerful quirk for some reason. I don't understand. Dude, the physiologies of the people in My Hero Academia universe make no sense. Like, either you have super strength or you don't. Like, what is this? Like the pussycat guy, where is he? Like, this guy was, the whole point was that he was a brawler, right? And Big Sis Magna, who again, like, her secondary ability was like combat, but her like primary ability was like magnetism. I don't understand how she's able to like go hand to hand. It makes no sense. The dog guy, he's like police chief, rough. He's a cute little guy. Oh, Mushroom Girl, she's okay. Weirdly strong ability, but she doesn't use it on villains in the same brutal way she used it in the Class 1A versus Class 1B arc. Kirishima, absolutely goated. Love his character progression. His power is pretty cool. Oh, air prison guy. So okay, this guy. How do you have a power that is simultaneously really strong but really weak? That is like the third person I've described like that. And like, how can you make, like, your whole arsenal is air, right? Like, you could just make air solid. Do you like that? Like, air is all around you. How does everybody keep breaking your shields? Just like make better shields, bro. Why are you so bad? Koda, he's a cute little guy. I'm gonna put him in good. So Kurogiri, I'm gonna put in good. He's really good at his job. He's a voice of reason to Shigaraki, and his power is pretty cool. And his English dub voice, purely stellar. Jiro's dad, okay, I guess. No, like, what? La Brava, she's good. She's sweet. Miss Joke, she's okay. Mama Midoriya, good. She's a good mother. Jiro's mom, really? Like, come on, guys. Why are we doing this? Mandalay, she's got telepathy. That's cool. Yeah, she's good. She was useful. She didn't really like get clapped like the other pussycats. Her power is really effective for communication. She's solidly good. Bakugo's dad, obviously goated. I'm kidding. He's really again, he is so funny, dude. He's been in one episode so far, but look at this guy. I gotta put him in good. Midnight, she's great. Really useful power. She's experienced and she's a sadist. So top marks all around. I have no idea who this is. I'm gonna put him right here. The little guy. Oh god, he was effective, but I didn't like him at all. I'm gonna put him in he's so lame, dude. What a crybaby. Minetta, this is gonna be a controversial opinion, but great. I love Minetta. His power is so weird and so useful and so practical to have as like a non-lethal option, but he's such a pervert and he's so funny and he's like 2 feet tall. Just a treat whenever he's on screen. I really like Minetta. Mirio, another great character. A little bit too self-sacrificing for my taste, and can't get over the way he looks. He looks like that Fallout boy. It's an observation everybody's made 1,000 times, but I just cannot take him seriously. Look at this guy. Like, his face literally looks like he came out of a different anime, or like Cuphead. Miraku, she's good. But yeah, actually, no, she's great. She's really great. Like, she's hardcore. Mama Bakugo, I'll put her right next to her husband. Yeah, they're like a pair. Like, they're like a comedy duet. I like them. Sharpshooter guy, he's in good easily because this guy was probably the only other person to give Shigaraki lethal wounds besides, like, Deku and Destro. Momo, great character, obviously. Really like her. I'm gonna put her right here. Really like her. Teeth guy, okay. Super creepy. I'm actually gonna put him down. I didn't like him that much. He's so, gross. Magician guy, I actually really hate him. I think he's the only character that I actually despise. I think his power is objectively useful, super powerful. His sleight of hand makes him very unpredictable, but he's so obnoxious about his magic. And he's one of those characters that makes fighting a group really annoying. So I'm gonna put him in, okay. Mount Lady, I'll put her in good. She does a good job. Muscular, another character I really just don't like. I'll put him in okay. He gave Deku a hard fight. This guy, lame. What a loser. Loser. Gas Boy, lame. Sukauchi, great cop, great detective, does his job. I'm gonna put him in good. He deserves it. Natsu, major crybaby, second son of Endeavor. I think he has an ice quirk just by looking at him. Just lame, dude. What a, wow. This guy, he uses like the dark to travel. He's okay. Onomatopoeia guy, I'm gonna put him in lame because, like, no, I'm gonna put him in okay because he was useful and his power is actually pretty strong despite how ridiculous he is and looks. Like, and I heard, like, even in the manga, they were like, how does his power work overseas? And yes, I second that question. How does his power work when he goes overseas? What a ridiculous little guy. Jiro, great character, really useful. I think she should work on her offensive abilities more. Vine Lady, also really good. I like her. Really useful power. A little melodramatic for my taste, but otherwise good. Sir Night-Eye, great character, obviously. Who's even disputing that at this point? Night-Eye is absolutely phenomenal. RIP to the homie Night-Eye. Oh, this is the guy that could harden stuff in the provisional license exams. He's, no, like, lame. Just lame. This guy, good. Yeah, he's good. He's got a good power. He's solid. Yeah, I dig him. Tetsu. Great character. Really liking him. The first Nomu, yeah, I'm gonna put him in okay. He gave All Might like a really intense fight and is, honestly, I think he was probably still the most powerful Nomu to date considering he has energy absorption and didn't die. He was just found somewhere else. He's like the only Nomu, I think, that's been caught and is still alive. Like, dude, even Endeavor's Nomu died. So actually, I'm gonna switch their places just symbolically. Great Nomu. Overhaul. Mixed feelings about this guy. I'm gonna put him in good villain. Very, very dark, but a waste of an overpowered quirk. Let me tell you, dude. He knew how to use it effectively, but what a waste of a quirk. And it's gone now, so hair guy, he's okay. Mutt guy, only seen him in the anime. Present Mike, I'm gonna put him in good. I really like him. I actually really like him. I just wish his power was like fleshed out more. I have this theory that without these speakers, he's actually way stronger, but we'll see. Monoma, great character. So funny. Love this guy. Ashido, I'm gonna put her in good. Another really versatile power. A cat lady who grooms children. I don't know. She's okay. Just because she's got a really strong quirk. Barely uses it. Barely in the story. Horn girl. I don't really like her. I think her powers are really... It should be really easy to defeat. I don't know. It feels like fighting her should be just break off her horns and call it a day, you know? But whatever. She was effective in her fight against Class 1A. So I'm gonna go with this guy. What happened to this guy? He just disappeared. Yeah. He's okay. Like, what happened to him? The last time we saw him was like in the anime. That's weird. Search girl, I feel so bad for her. I'm gonna give her okay. Like, what an amazing quirk, but it was like sadly robbed from her. I feel bad. Sue. Come on, guys. Come on. We all know she's a great character. She's literally, like, in story, she's like a phenomenal supporting character. So next up, we're gonna have Recovery Girl. Obviously, I have to give her a grade just by virtue of characters staying alive after her. Apparently, she heals like the entire country of Japan. So yeah, we gotta give her a W. She deserves it for all the work she does. Todoroki's mom, she's okay. Pretty hardcore. Apparently she has like this ice quirk. But I don't know, man. She's a rough life. This girl, she can... What's her quirk? Poltergeist? So I think I'm going to put her in okay. No, I'm going to put her in very unimpressive. Don't know. Rocklock, I'm going to put him in okay. Again, I don't know. I feel like this guy, for some reason, he acts like he's an established character. But like he isn't. But like he is at some point. So it's weird. Also, his abilities, just odd. He just like locks stuff. At what is it, certain moments in time, or is it just like he just temporarily holds it? Like, I don't... The application of his power is either very limited in scope or it has no limits at all in what he can lock. It's weird. Didn't he like lock injuries at some point? It's weird. I'm gonna put him in okay. At least he acknowledges them. Oh man, I'm gonna put this guy in good. He's had character development for a guy who's been in like 3 episodes maybe. Sugar Rush guy. He's okay. I don't know what the bar for his strength is, but it's not very impressive when he is powered up. He just seems to be as strong as like Kirishima is when he's hardening. So I'm not going to give him, any major props for that. Technically Midoriya at like, I don't know, like 8% is stronger than this guy. So it's not even worth giving him a higher grade for that when his power is just being slightly stronger than like the average quirk user, which actually is even funnier when you think about it, because the average quirk user is just the average citizen. So yeah, this guy's slightly stronger than the average citizen. Congrats, bro. He's a great baker though, so that's why he gets okay. Lame. Not even gonna go into that one. Seal guy. He hasn't been seen since the anime. I guess he's cool. I forgot. Don't know. Oh, this guy. Yeah, he's good. He takes being a hero very seriously. He's got a decent power. Yeah, good for this guy. Twin Impact guy. Weirdly powerful quirk. I'm gonna put him in okay. Would love to see like, I don't know, him throw like a boulder or something. Shoji. Where do I put you, Shoji? Good. Solid supporting character. Seal girl, I'm gonna put him right. I'm gonna put her right next to the seal guy. Oh yeah, this guy can like eat stuff. I'll put her in or him in Spinner, he's okay. This guy really, again, it's not even worth. I'm gonna put him next to his little buddy here. Stain, come on. We all knew Stain was going up there. Absolutely great stellar character. Tamaki, also great. Really like this guy. I really vibe with him. He's the definition of when a waiter says, enjoy your food, and you say you too, and then you think about jumping off a cliff. He is that emotion as a character. Love him for that. One of the wild pussycats. I'm gonna put him in okay. Todoroki, obviously goated. Come on, guys. Let's just make him. Let's do it like this. Hold on. Let's have the like adults here. And then, no, wait, this is even funnier. I'll put All Might first. Just love it. Wait, and to make it even funnier. Okay, there we go. Oh. I think this guy, he might be an homage to, or maybe pays tribute to Jack the Ripper from Black Clover. He has the exact same powers that manifest in the exact same way. He's green, and literally the Magic Knight Squad that's Jack runs is called the Green Praying Mantises. Like, this guy, he's okay. He's on my radar because of that. Tsukiyumi, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him in absolutely goated. I really like him. He's cool. I really vibe with this guy. Shigaraki, I'm gonna put him in great. For the main villain of the series, he actually is pretty solid. I just don't know if I like him. For every time they call him out on his bluff for not having a particularly strong motivation to do anything, every time he has a modicum of character development, the end result is always, yeah, I still want to destroy everything, but now I'm gonna do it with intensity. It's not really impressive as far as I'm concerned. Twice, come on, man, we love Twice around here. Twice is great. I get why Hawks killed him. I don't even blame. Like, Twice did nothing. No, Twice did a lot of stuff wrong, but he's such a nice guy. It sucks that he's a villain. Uraraka, obviously great. It's not even a conversation. Come on, guys. Snake Girl, this guy, Wind guy, forgot his name, but he's funny, strong quirk, solid hero. really passionate. I really like that about him. Vlad. I actually like Vlad. I have no idea why. For some reason, I just like him. He has blood control as a power. He's pretty physically strong. But look at this guy. Look at him. Cute little guy territory. The washing machine. Yeah. Kamai Woods. Pretty good. Good dude. Good hero. This guy, he speaks the voice of a generation by not getting enough sleep, so I'm gonna put him in okay. Welding guy, pretty useful. I'm gonna put him in good. He's earned this spot. He gets the nod from me. I have no idea who this girl is, and I've looked, believe me. She's like in the background for Class 1B, but I have no idea what she does. And if it's been revealed, then I totally spaced. I have no idea who she is. Woo! All right, wow. Runtime is 55 minutes so far. I don't know what the end runtime is going to be by the time you guys watch this. There's actually a lot of My Hero Academia characters. And keep in mind, I haven't read My Hero Academia Vigilantes and some of the manga. Like, I skip around a little bit. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy that the only people that I had absolutely like no idea about were like maybe 5 or 6 for how many? 138 characters. Wow. My Hero Academia really does have a lot. I really hope you guys like this. There will be more My Hero Academia videos coming in the future. Please check out the Bakugo is Useless video, and I don't know, let's get this video to 50 likes. All right, 50 likes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.